This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Entering play call screen.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback and the start of the 25.
Categories you have well options, RPO, glance post selected.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Over the middle, it's Anderson. Stop. Gets your first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Information category. Option is set. Option is unchecked duo.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Enter spacing.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this match mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down. You're still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working it like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Powering through.
Enter PHP with base.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Durham. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working. They're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That is broken up and incomplete.
The secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title battle. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Branch.
Entering play call. Coach. Defensive. Strip ball. Zone drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Time. Norm. Cover 2 man.
The offense now operating in empty.
Spread.
To the air. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Let's reel it in. It's Humphreys. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Dogs come to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Spread.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Snags the quick throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense is really moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Option is set to option is set to double slant, all curl, slot fake cross.
Second down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Speed off, drive H, RPO peaks, all go. Speed off, drive H wheel, drive H wheel.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down is short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start.
Option. Verticals.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And a powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. From Nickel. Option, double mug. There are 6 categories.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29.
Options.
The defense play coverage or blitz. And the offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Double mug. There are 6 categories. Over. Formation. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. Option is option over. There are 6 categories.
So it's
We have
3rd
36
and long
options.
from the
Cover 3
29.
match spread.
Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's hit right as he throws it.
Entering base model screen.
But a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coverage team brings down the return.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have meld options. Shuffle builds is selected.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Hot over the middle. It's Sharp.
Enter
He is a
inside
load
zone.
to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
RPO peaks.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. There's the tackle. First down yardage.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Entering play call.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Hot over the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense in a split backfield now. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Close to the tight end. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this run. They'll go with the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. To the air, it's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 40, that'll be a 1st down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories. We
After the
have 36
incompletion, they'll come to the
options.
line for a
Cover 3
third and
matches
4.
selected. Spread. Spread.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Direct snap to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Using his legs here. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Option is set. Return R0 slot wheel.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
RPO alert. Shot white ghost.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Use hot smash.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then it was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Entering play call.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead
Entering
takes a
play
knee
call.
to
Coach
bring the football to the
suggestions.
25-yard
There are 8
line.
categories. You have mailed options. Inside zone is selected.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll use the ground game here. Soppa with a strong tackle there.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have mailed options. Outside zone is selected.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Branch. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house.
Entering play call. Coach
Wow, kick
suggestions.
return for a
There are 6
touchdown in the
categories.
national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the
Entering
25.
inside zone. Pass line. Inside zone.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Oh, they test the needle there, but get nothing.
Suggestions. There are 8
It was an
categories.
excellent
You
effort
have
by
mailed
this defense,
options.
just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Entering play call.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They'll kick it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the
Entering
returner to
play
the ground.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover hole 1. 3. Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. That one moves the ball across the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Heading left after the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of
Entering play
scrimmage.
call. Over. There are 6 categories.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the
Formation.
inside, I think that play
Option is
opens
set.
up for a
Coach
nice game.
suggestions.
Instead,
There are
he's
6
looking for the big
categories.
play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Double mug. There are 6
The
categories.
offense now
You
looking
have
at a
mailed
third and
options.
short
Cover
from
one
their
hole
own
is
40,
selected.
trying to keep this drive going.
Spread.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Entering play
I'll say
call.
this.
Coach
This defense
suggestions.
went in at
There are
halftime,
6
made some
categories.
adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Dogs will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Short cross.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Entering
return tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive.
Cover 1 double, pinchlets, cover, pinchlet 0.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on a lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There
Boy,
are
how about
6
the defensive
categories.
speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. To throw, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looking for a gap. It's Barry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Entering play call. Gun. Option set. Double slant stick.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Play call, formation, there are 6 coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. Nickel, option, over, there are 6 categories.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
There are 6 categories.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Entering play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
RPO, duck, steep, flood, punch, crowd out.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Fade, level, spread, RZ, level, Z-spot, red, trips, ins, slant, bubbles, slant spacing.
From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. The 3rd is short, they hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Another touchdown right. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Return starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
There are 6 categories. From option, double mug. There are 6 categories. We have 12 options. Cover 1 low.
First job here,
Spread.
protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Takes the grab. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Spread.
The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Branch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Spread.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Entering play call.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Double mug from option is set over. There are 6 categories.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pivot.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance and it backfired.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Looking deep to the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Entering play call over.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Spread.
They'll run it to the left. Running with purpose. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen?
Entering play call, we have 7 options.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Inside returns option is double slant stick.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
RPO alert, flood, spacing sweep, duo.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Option, empty bunt, drive by corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Anderson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play.
Short cross.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Option. Verticals. Wiggle slant.
Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call
rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere.
Entering play call over. There are 6 categories.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Formation. There are 6 categories.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Edge blitz 0 is selected.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory.
Give cushion.
Inside give now from the shotgun. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
There are 6 categories.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
Options 5-4. Return left is selected.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
Entering
Start
play
at the
call.
25.
Option is set to empty.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. Now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and situation. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Play call.
A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
You have 18 options, all guys selected.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national championship.